All right, so I'm going to be looking at two rental properties tomorrow, and by the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly the maximum price that I'd pay for each property, give you the specific details that I know about the property having not viewed them, and rough estimates in terms of estimated rent and actual cash flow with a loan on it. So the first property I'm going to be looking at is listed at $95,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,068 square foot single family home. It's in a desirable area in the market that I'm looking at. I own another home in the neighborhood, not right around the corner, but relatively close by. And the nice thing about this particular neighborhood in northeastern Ohio, it rented very quickly. I did the rehab work that I needed to, put it on the market, and it was rented, I think, within 2 weeks or something like that, very, very quickly. The home is in a desirable neighborhood. It's an older home. Based on the pictures that I've seen, it looks like it's going to need some work. It looks like the carpet's pretty dirty. I don't know if it's going to be as simple as cleaning the carpet with like a rug doctor, or having a professional carpet cleaner come in, and that's it. May need a little bit of paint, but the rehab work looks pretty limited. Again, property number one, $95,000, 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,068 square feet. According to Rentometer, for this address, it should rent around $1,150. And at the current price, if there was no negotiation, I paid full price for it, the estimate for the mortgage would be about $553 a month. And then you take the mortgage out of the estimated rent, that produces about $597 in positive cash flow, which isn't bad. Property number two, much smaller home. It's listed for $84,900. Conveniently enough, I also own a rental on the same street as this property. So $84,900, 2-bed, 1-bath, 840 square feet, and no basement. Property number one has a basement. Property number two, I again haven't been in the property, but it does not look like it has a basement. It's a relatively small lot, very narrow driveway. Rentometer has this listed to have roughly a $1,000 a month rent. Okay. Now, with property number two, the estimated loan payment is going to be $521 a month. Then you take that out of the rent, that produces about $479 per month in positive cash flow. Now, going back to property number one, the larger home, 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,068 square feet. I've seen similar homes sell pretty consistently at about $85,000. This one looks like it needs a little bit of work. It's been on the market for, I believe, 188 days. Depending upon the condition of both properties, I think the maximum that I'd want to do for this property would be $85,000. I know that's $10,000 less. It's a big ask, but my personal opinion is, see what happens. The worst they can do is say no. In that situation, if they do take the $10,000 discount, that would bring the mortgage payment down to $498 a month and produce $652 in positive cash flow. Property number two, I'd probably say around $75 would be the max that I would pay for this property. I'd ideally like to go lower because probably closer to 70, but for the sake of the math that I've done, 75 is probably the uppermost that I would pay for it. 75 is what I paid for a similar property on the same street, but it was bigger and had a basement. If this does, in fact, not have a basement, that changes my what I'd be willing to put down in terms of a max offer, but again, I don't know that for sure yet. So $75K, that's a mortgage payment of $463 a month, and that's $537 in positive cash flow in that kind of situation. Again, those are the max dollars that I'd pay for both the properties. They're big asks, but the second property that I bought, I came in with a really, probably insultingly low dollar amount offer. They took it, didn't ask for any type of negotiation. My opinion is, worst they can do is say no. Throw out the numbers within reason, see what happens. And that's exactly what I plan to do.